Hey folks, Nas here, another episode of Medieval Dynasty. So in this episode, what we're going to do is visit Hornica, and I'm going to show you all the items that can be stolen from Hornica, and we're going to decide what items are going to be valuable to steal as far as whether you're going to use them or sell them. And we're going to see whether they're going to be worth stealing and possibly losing the Dynasty reputation from getting caught. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run down here to Gustovia real quick. I'm going to start the main quest. That way we can build a fire or chop down trees or whatever if we need to. So let me go and start this quest, and I will see you folks when I reach Hornica. Alrighty folks, here we are at Hornica. So what I want to do is I'm going to empty my inventory of everything. So we're going to drop everything I can drop. That way we don't have any of this stuff in my inventory, even the coin, to clutter up everything that we're going to be stealing. Now I'm going to be stealing, alright. So I'm going to be stealing everything during the day because one, it's easier for me to record and you be able to see what's being stolen and where. But if you're going to plan on stealing anything, I highly suggest doing it at night because most everybody's going to be in bed. And all you got to really contend with is the traveling villagers by the campfire and the night watchman. But you decide on what you want to steal and when and if you want to steal them. But let me start going around, and I'm just going to kind of circle the village and start picking up all the different items that are available to steal. So let me get that done, and I will be right back. Alrighty folks, so we have stolen everything that can be stolen in Hornica. So let's take a look and see what we got. So we've got a stone knife, we got 2 bags, because it equipped one of them automatically. We got 1 bucket, 1 upgrade torch, we got 2 buckets, oh okay. 2 bucket of water, and then a bucket. Interesting that this says 2 bucket of water and it says that it's even more money. Okay. We got 11 St. John's wort. Apparently I picked up firewood that wasn't stolen. All right, we're going to drop that. I don't know where I picked it up that it wasn't considered stolen, but we're going to drop those because they're not stolen. So we don't want that skewing our results. So then we got 23 stolen firewood. We got 27 flax stalk. We got 34 logs, 12 planks, 11 sticks, 24 straw, 2 wooden bowls, 1 clay bottle, 2 clay bowl, 3 clay cups, 2 clay jug, 2 clay mug, 4 large wicker baskets, 2 medium wicker baskets, 4 small wicker basket, 2 wicker crates, 2 wooden spoons, and 6 wooden wheels. Alrighty, so, and you can see that we've got 161.59 kilogram in weight. So again, you would be able to steal everything and haul it away on your person unless you were completely maxed out on how much weight you could carry, and then maxed out on your horse, and even then I don't think you could carry all of the weight. So stealing everything in town is not realistic. Now, the items that I don't think are worth stealing at all in any village are going to be the stone knife, the torch. The torch might be worth it a little bit, but not much. Obviously, St. John's wort, too easy to come by. It's all over the ground. Firewood, too easy to come by. You can chop down trees and craft it in your personal inventory. So, whoops, if we open our personal inventory, go to crafting, firewood, right there. You can craft it without a building at all, and you don't even need a tool to do it. So let's go back in here. Whoops, wrong button again because that never happens. The flax stalk. Now the flax stalk I think could be worth it because flax stalk, I know personally, I use flax grain and sell it every year, and I sell quite a bit of it. So flax stalk, you can, once you get your barn, you can thresh it in the barn and it'll turn into straw and flax grain, which you can use the flax grain to actually replant. So I feel that the flax, if you could steal it without losing reputation, would be worthwhile. But again, this is all on whether you want to steal it or not, or want to take that chance. This is just my opinion and my thoughts. The logs, we got 34 logs. I don't think logs are worth stealing at all. Now, if you watched my stealing from Gustovia video, we got, I want to say, 20 something planks from that one. We got 12 planks from Hornica. So I think the planks are worth stealing early in the game so you can actually have a better roof on your home for insulation purposes if you can steal them without losing the reputation. So again, you decide on whether you want to steal them or not, but granted, you can make planks once you have the woodshed. So all you gotta do is cut down the logs, you go over and make the planks. So again, completely up to you on whether you want to do it. But I think planks are somewhat worth stealing. Sticks, don't steal. Straw, not worth it. You can see that we're not even standing at a vendor and they're not even worth it. Wooden bowls, no, not really worth it. The bottles, the cups, the clay stuff, potentially I'll go to a vendor in a second and we'll look at those at a vendor because we cannot sell these items back to the people here. Matter of fact, let me see. Is there a vendor over here? Yeah, Jan I think is right here. Let me see if he'll show us how much these items are. Alrighty, so they're going to be grayed out because you can't sell them back. But at least this way you'll kind of have an idea of what the items sell for. So the stone knife is 10.5 coin. You know what? I'm actually going to find a vendor that we can sell these to so it's easier to see those. Let me go travel to a different vendor and I'll be back shortly. Alrighty folks, we are in Jezrika here, so let's use this vendor here. That way we can actually see these numbers better. Alrighty, so the stone knife, 10.5. The bags, 52.5. I think if you can steal the bags without getting caught, I think they're definitely worth it because you can actually use 3 leather from killing animals, which you're going to be doing anyway to get meat, to make the simple bags. So you don't actually need these cloth bags for your farming. Now granted, they do last a little bit longer. As you can see, they got 100 points. I think the leather bags are like 50 points or something. But in my opinion, if you can steal the bags without getting caught, it's definitely worth the 100 coin that you're going to be getting. Now, real quick, I want to show you that I don't have any skills. There we go. There's no skill points in any of the skill trees. It's a brand new game, like you saw at the beginning of the video. We have no points in barter, which gives you better selling prices or anything. So this is just the base, how you come into the game. Matter of fact, you can see I'm on the Chapter 1 quest. I haven't even done any of the items on those yet. So let's talk back to her again. So the buckets, 43.8. I think, again, stealing buckets, in my opinion, is good because, one, they're worth so much coin, and 2, I personally keep 2 buckets on me when I play the game for water. So early on, it's a good way to carry water with you, again, if you can steal the bucket without losing reputation. And I'll show you how much reputation we lost in just a minute, just by doing it during the daytime. So the torch, it's kind of worth it because it's 10.5 coins. Again, if you can steal it without getting caught. The buckets of water, okay, so the buckets of water and the regular bucket are both 43.8. So that's good. St. John's wort, I said don't do it. Firewood, don't do it. Flaxstock, already covered that. That's, I think, good to do. Not to sell the stalk, but to get the grain from the stalk once you have a barn. The logs, not worth it. You can see they're 0.7. The planks are 1.4. They're okay if you're going to sell them, but I would not steal the planks to sell. I would steal the planks to use. Sticks, not worth it. Straw, not worth it. The wooden bowls, you can easily get those. By the time you're needing wooden bowls, you are going to be producing them anyway for your meals. Again, if you wanted to steal it and you could do it without getting caught, okay, you're going to be utilizing them anyway for some of your meals. The clay bottles, I think the clay items could be worth stealing because they do sell for a fair amount. Now the baskets, again, if you can steal the items without getting caught, I can't stress that enough, then most any of these items are worth stealing because you can sell them. They're just how much you could sell them for. Now granted, I would not even take a chance on straw or sticks because there's no profit to be made. However, you could turn those sticks into spoons and sell the spoons, because I believe the spoon, you turn one stick into a wooden spoon, and a wooden spoon, I believe, sells for 1 coin. So you can turn a stick, any stick, you don't even have to steal it, but you can turn that stick from a 1/10 of a coin to a full coin. So large wicker baskets, yeah, the baskets are fairly worth it for the coin, and you get several baskets in a village. Here's the wooden spoon right there. So the wooden spoon sells for 1.1. See, and it only takes 1 stick as long as you've got the crafting building to craft those in. And I believe it's, I don't know if it's the workshop or the smithy. And I'm sure somebody will leave that in the comments. Let's see. So the wooden wheel, 14. Now the wooden wheel, they weigh quite a bit. So to carry several of them and sell them for 14 apiece, again, as long as you're not getting caught, all of these items are pretty much worth stealing, and you can utilize them in such a way to where they would be worth stealing. Like the straw, if you had your, what is it, the sewing hut or something, you could turn the straw into like hats or something and sell the hats. I believe it would be worth it at that point. But straw is very easy to come by. It's all around Gustovia and that lake down there. Sticks are easy to come by. Logs are easy to come by. So I don't know that you should steal those items. I don't think it would be worth the chance on losing reputation, which, let's go back to our menu again and see how much reputation we lost. So we lost 579 reputation by stealing all of the items during the day, and not every item that we stole, we got caught. So there were many times where I was stealing items and did not actually get seen stealing the item. But when we did steal, we were losing, like 20 Dynasty reputation at a time. So for Hornica, and what we'll do real quick. So I've gone over what items I think from Hornica are decent to steal and others that are not. So let's actually go now and sell the items and see how much overall coin we get. So I'm going to sell all of these items to her. I believe she probably has enough coin on her to cover this, but we'll see. So we'll sell all of these items, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so there we go. So we sold all of the items, and there were a few chests in Hornica that gave us some coin, but we got 620.8 coins from selling everything that we stole from Hornica. So if you're deciding to steal the items from Hornica, there is everything that you can steal and how much you can make from it, and how much reputation loss you potentially will encounter. So again, if you are deciding to steal items from a village, I suggest being very careful, probably doing most of it at night, because you don't just have people standing around like this gentleman right here, watching you steal their items. But if you wanted to steal them, completely up to you. If you found any of those worth stealing, then by all means, you pursue that. Well, alrighty, folks, I think that's going to be all for this episode. If you found this helpful at all and liked the video, please click that like button. It helps put these videos out in front of other people just like yourself that would enjoy seeing this. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd greatly appreciate it if you consider hitting that little red subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you're notified each time I put a video out. There's also a Discord server we have. We'd love to see you join the community. The link is in the description below. And you folks take care and happy hunting.